What's up, everyone? My name is Ryan.
I'm Kendall.
And together we started
Mountain Crust.
I won't point. This all started when I was 12 years old. My mom, Marcia, got a wood-fired pizza oven in our childhood house. When we were in high school, we started messing around with pizzas in my kitchen, and we just loved it. It was so fun. We actually returned sophomore year of college, and I hit up Kendall to start a restaurant out of my house. And it was called Lyndhurst Pizza Co-op.
I was against it at first. I said, this isn't gonna work. We're gonna get shut down real quick.
And the whole premise was that it was donation-based only.
So we couldn't get in trouble.
Yeah, because we weren't selling any food. We got shut down.
In the second week?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We made it 4 nights.
Big, huge orange poster on Ryan's door. It said, cease all operations.
Check down the website, stop advertising ourselves, and we're gonna only do pizza nights on Friday nights. And Friday nights were ragers. We were doing still 150, 200 pizzas a night, making, I don't know, maybe $5,000 a night, splitting it up between all of us. So of course, I can't get this out of my head going back to college. I knew I wanted Kendall to be my business partner in college because Kendall was always the hustler type. He was the kid in high school who would open a bakery at 4 in the morning and then cook all their baked goods and then go to school. He was always a hustler.
You know, I love Ryan as a business partner, and I think going back a little bit, I was obviously a little hesitant at first to start a business with him. Everybody always says, never go into business with your friends. Never works out. That hasn't happened to us.
Basically, we needed about $180,000 to start this business. And of course, we didn't have that. We had some, but I needed an investor. And my uncle actually stepped in and he asked my mom, he said, if there's one time that you're gonna save your son and help your son, it's now. He convinced her to take a HELOC out on her house for $100,000 and lend it to us. And we agreed that we wouldn't pay ourselves a dime until everybody was paid back. We hate being in debt. We don't want to be in debt. And so we worked the first 22 months of Mountain Crust, so almost 2 years, totally unpaid. We all had side jobs. So Kendall was chefing at a few different restaurants here in Denver. I was dog sitting and nannying and moving boxes, but mainly dog sitting. I had a big dog sitting operation at my house. 7 to 8 dogs a day, which was a lot. That was for the first almost 2 years while we were getting out of debt. I bought our first truck, Old Blue, and we shipped this thing in South Carolina where we found this fabrication shop who makes amazing trucks. And then in early 2016, we got the truck delivered to Denver. It was right in that moment that, you know, our lives kind of changed forever. I mean, Kendall moved right, 2 days?
I graduated, and 2 days later was packing up the U-Haul, moved here, and I think 3 days later we had our first event.
We started doing farmers markets in Cherry Creek. We started getting people who wanted us to do their house parties, and then we started getting people who wanted to do their weddings. So then we started getting in on these wedding venue lists, and another list, and then added to another list, and then we needed another truck because demand was high, and we needed another truck because demand was high, and then we needed another truck.
And here we are.
But ultimately, the dream has always been to have our own place. We found this awesome little property down in Southwest Denver, and we just had this vision of what we could create there. It's truly wild to watch, you know, from the very beginning, Lyndhurst Pizza, hanging out, making food in my mom's kitchen, to, you know, truck after truck after truck, to now the full thing. I studied sustainability and finance in college. So something that was super important to me with this business is that we wanted to be sustainable all the way through. A big part of our culture at our company is training folks on how to be green.
Every year we get a lot better with buying from local purveyors, farmers, and local companies. We've moved away from these larger companies and now support about 10 to 15 local farmers, cheese distributors, mushroom cultivators, anything and everything you can imagine. We get in the amazing produce, and then we let our team kind of do what they want with it. Come up with amazing recipes, come up with new appetizers, salad ideas, and all that. So we try to instill that with a lot of the kitchen staff that we have there to always be creating something new. And they can do that a lot with family meals. We make family meals twice a day, 5 days a week. So they're always able to make new dishes and come up with new ideas.
The biggest thing with Mountain Crust is our people. Our culture and the things that we are able to accomplish are all because of our people and the community that we've built this business around. The outlook now is we have a full service event venue. It is amazing. Check us out. We've got everything you need. The goal of the venue has always been to simplify events for our clients. It's a one-stop shop. It's so incredible. It's given us new life. We love it over there. And we're really excited for the future and the next big projects that we have stirring up. We're not going to talk about that though.